Hello, all you amazing Cosmoteers. Welcome back to the channel, IStandAlone Gaming, and today we're going to be playing some more Cosmoteer. But with that being said, in the last episode, we were about to take on this level 12 pirate base way up here, and we decided that before we go and take on that base, we should upgrade our ship. So that is what we're going to be doing in the beginning of this video, and to get started, we're going to tuck ourselves in right here, contact the base, and see what all he has to offer for trade, because we're going to need some resources. Most likely uranium is probably one we're going to need a lot of. So we're going to buy about 40 of these, initiate trade, and then we're going to make our progress. So let's go ahead and dive into our building. Turn on schematic mode so that way it doesn't change anything until after we hit make it so. I like turning on mirror mode in the beginning, and we can get started. So I'm thinking I really want to stretch out the forward part of this, kind of making the ship look like a hammerhead. There's a few reasons I want to do this. One is because I feel like it'll be helpful in the sense that if someone's shooting missiles or if they have strays or anything like that, they'll less likely hit the back of the ship and more likely to hit the front because the front will be wider. I would like to extend or add storage. We've been running out of storage, especially taking on bigger ships. Almost every ship is filling up our inventory, and we're going to need some more room for that. I want to clean some things up, especially with the walkways and the rooms. I think on the sides and in the center, it looks pretty good. I think we'll leave the center alone for now, at least in this back part. This might change. We want to add some guns up here. We have room to add 4 more guns, 2 on each side. So we're going to probably do that. And yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to go through and change everything, build up the stuff that I want. And then I'll basically go through each individual section and walk you guys through what I changed. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right. So I did change up the front a little bit. First thing to notice, we have 2 large shields generators right in the front here. We added the engine compartment over here on the end here. 2 reasons. One, it made the large shield generator here look a little bit better. Plus, as you can see, the shield generator actually warps around this little engine compartment here. So definitely good to have. Only thing we might have to worry about are missiles coming back in, but we're going to be adding more engines all the way down the ship as we increase the size. Another thing I did is add a second reactor core up here. This one is being protected by 3 shield generators. This one is only being protected by the 1. So we'll have to see how this goes. Maybe we'll try to focus this part and then destroy this entire area. We shall see. But for now, this is how I'm going to leave it. So next thing I did is I added our extra ion beam emitters here, and I moved the reactor core over just a little bit to add this walkway room. We still have the shield generator here on this side, which I may move at some point because I want to keep adding engines all the way down the ship. I'm going to have to adjust and add armor to this location here. What else should we do? So far, those are the changes that I've made, and I intend on continuing making more changes. So I'm going to go ahead and make some more, and then I'll give you guys a walkthrough of that part, and then we'll keep it moving. All right, so I added the extra ion beam cannon. I also added another engine compartment over on this side, basically just copied and pasted. I think we're going to do that pretty much all the way down the ship. We got the extra damage. We're going to have extra gunners. We moved the crew around. We don't have the 6 beds over here anymore. We have them down here. All getting ready for something I have planned in the future. So it looks pretty good. We could probably add some armor up here, mainly in these 2 spots. Let's do that now so I don't forget. The reason being is because we don't need hallway there for any reason. It's not going to block a door. might as well add some armor. This way, if they do manage to get through that shield, they got one more layer of armor there before they have to destroy the reactor. But with that being said, for the next part, we're going to go ahead and split this entire bottom part here. All we're going to do is cut, drag it down a little bit, about so. We have all this extra room. So we're just going to fill in the armor. If you want, you can always change the paintbrush over here and change how big you want your armor pieces to be, or your single tiles. Even does corridors. So we can fill this in a little bit quicker. All right, looking pretty good. We're definitely going to need some more hyperdrives. So let's go ahead and throw these in. We're going to tuck it right in right here. Put some doors on it. And what I want up here is some more storage. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We'll just move those reactors. So we're going to go ahead and throw in another giant reactor right here. And we'll throw in some more reactors as we put in more engines. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and clip the engines now, like so. We're going to cut these, move them down to this location, back to their original spot here. And that looks good to me. And then we'll tuck the next set of engines. We're going to do one more set. We're going to tuck the next set up against the hole here like these back ones are. So let's go ahead and fill these unneeded hallways like so. Got to change this back to 1. Fill that back in. We're going to move this guy out to here. We can move this guy out to here. Give them both a door. Actually, let's put them right next to each other. Save us some room. Don't look as bad. We'll do the same thing up here. Might as well have extra. Oh, we need to copy that. It's all right. There we go. That's not what we need. We want the fire extinguisher this time. All right, now we put doors in. Got to put doors in all of our storage bays up here. We can increase these speed hallways. Like so. Let's take these all the way up. There we go. We need doors on the reactor core here. I'm thinking we could go ahead and do this. And something like this. If we move this guy up here, We'll definitely do it. So let's go ahead and move that guy. Sensors. Fortunately, we do not need a duplicate of sensors, so move the cockpit. Let's put the doors back on. We'll put these up here like so. So give us a little wiggle room down here. All right, so I had to get rid of my old command posts or the control rooms, and I had to put in a bridge. So we got some stuff to do. We got a lot of our ship completed. I added an extra engine set like I said I was. I did move the rooms around. I added some extra hyperdrives because we were running out of hyperdrive. So as you can see, we're at 96% over here. It says our suggested crew is 292, considering we have only 190. We might run into an issue there. However, I think if we put most of our focus on our shields and our weapons up front here, we could easily take down that pirate base. Most of the stuff in the back here is for storage and processing goods and stuff like that. If we're not using those during combat, or if we set up a way to turn those off during combat, it shouldn't be too big of an issue. But with that being said, before we can make it so, we have to go and farm some more steel. So let's go ahead. Easiest place to find steel, you zoom out. Easiest place to find steel is ship graveyards. You can literally just mine all the graveyards and get steel. Very easy to get. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some of that, come back to the station here, make it so, and then we're going to go ahead and take on the level 12 pirate base. I'll see you guys in a second. All right, we are back. We officially have all the materials we need to make it so, and let's go ahead and do that. Let's click this button, make it so. Look how much our ship grew. Beautiful thing indeed. So the cool thing is now our one thing I'd like to adjust real quick, actually, while we're still in build mode, if we bring this down, does this increase the amount that the shield can produce? It does. So if you're worrying about your build, go ahead and change your armor so that it is not surrounding this hole here. Same thing here. So see, we have this gap in the middle. We could go ahead and flip this. It is most certainly connected, sir. There you go. Like so. And actually, we need to bring that down even more. So what we could do is maybe something like this. Delete that. And there we go. See how we got the full bubble effect here? Pretty much what we're looking for. There we go. We have all of our shields in the correct spot. Go ahead and copy this over. Copy this. Did look a little bit better with the armor there, but I'd rather have more armor or shields right in this area. This is basically our weakness. If they get through to this and disrupt our prisms, we'll be in trouble. So we did just build new prisms, so let's go ahead and make sure that everyone is facing the correct location. And to do that, you just hit Control and click, and then you can no weapon targets to cancel. Need a door on these. Basically just a rundown to see, make sure you have doors on everything that you need to have doors on, and make sure everything is running the way it should be running. Make sure your crew is tagged and put in the right locations. So we have to adjust a lot of stuff. We don't have any engine crew. Just looking around. Need these to be engine crew. Need engine crew over here. Need engine crew there. So let's go ahead and change these guys. And these will be power and logistics. These are power and logistics. Power. These are all gunners. These will be gunners as well. These will be power down here. We can have these guys logistics. Now we have 4. We need some go power logistics on this side. We can probably turn that off. These need to be engine crew. Those need to be engine crew. We have the lasers. That's engine crew. We'll have these 2 as engine crew. These 2 will be logistics for power. And I think we should be ready to rock. The only thing that I want to make sure is that we have full crew up in this top area. This lower area is not as important. So we'll go ahead to the select tool. Let's make sure that the rooms have doors at the very least. So we're gonna have to go ahead and move these. Oh. Like so. And they need to have doors. All right. Same thing on this side. And doors. All right. Put in some power logistics. See if everybody gets back into the location they're supposed to be. For example, we need gunner crew here. So let's go ahead and grab some of these guys. All right, I think we are officially done. We have plenty of storage now. Let's go ahead and adjust where our storage is, because for some reason they made everything like this, and that's not exactly what we're looking for. Let's delete all of this. Thank God we looked. It's possible they did this because I copied. And let's go take on that level 12 pirate base. See what happens. At some point, I would like to add shields on the side, but we're just not at that point yet. We got plenty of shields in the front, and it should stop us from having issues. So one thing I'm going to change is just like this side, I'm going to adjust this side. Not sure why it didn't adjust last time, but that is what it is. Go ahead and copy this, paste it here, and now we have the shield bubble all the way around the engines. So looking good. Even if they attack our front here, they got a bunch of shields to go through. The quickest way they could probably destroy our ship, and I'm noticing it now, is if they decide to take out this reactor here, it will actually blow up both of these. And that would be a huge problem. Moving on towards the future, I'm probably going to either downsize this one and move it over. Or, you know, I could probably just move this over now. Let's go ahead and move that over now. We'll go into blueprint mode. Move this over. Add the bed back in. Put the doors in. And I think that's way better. Now, if this one blows up, it shouldn't take out this other guy. So let's go ahead and see if Alt will show us the explosion size. Does not. So I do know reactors explode. I do not know if this is far enough away to cause this one not to explode. However, I'm pretty sure this one, when this one exploded before, it did not destroy this one. So we'll just have to wait and see where the flaws lie in this build. I still plan on increasing as we go along. So, I mean, things will come and go, and that is just the nature of the game. So let's go ahead and head on over to this level 12 base. If we can adjust our camera, there we go. And somehow we are down command points. Oh, we don't have a, see what I did? I forgot to put people. There we go. We have full control of the ship now. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people in total for this. So that means we can move the other 4 back to what they were doing. Go ahead and do that. Three guys left. Let's just put these in here. All right. We should be good to go now. Let's double check, make sure everything has doors. Seems to be my biggest downfall lately. Looks pretty good to me though. So let's get going. The ship shouldn't have lost much speed. It is bigger, but we also added engines, so we are doing pretty good on speed. As you can see, we're still doing 85, 88 meters per second. Just blasted into this guy. Just dragging him along with us. Pretty funny. All right, so here we are at the pirate base. Now, I did load it up so that one ship we destroyed before is still here, but we should be able to pull them off pretty easy. And with our new shields in the front, we have almost twice the amount of shields, especially large shields, sitting in the front here. We shouldn't have too much issues, hopefully. I say hopefully because every time you pretty much do a new build and put it into its testing phase, something always happens. So we'll see how it works. Speed this up. Let them come to us. There we go. He's coming right for us. We're going to go right for the power here. We are having an issue with our targeting. So I kind of figured, you look, all of our lasers facing the wrong direction. See, like I said, it's always something. You always end up forgetting something. So let's go ahead and load this back up. We'll adjust our lasers. I think we got to adjust the captain crew again. All right, so here we are back at the pirate base. Fully stocked and ready to rock. Apparently we brought some asteroid with us. But we had to move these reactors. So after I loaded up last time, the reactors were back in their original location, which was like right here. Caused a chain reaction. We had to go and rebuild it again. So not a big deal. But they definitely went right for that reactor and blew up both of these, caused a chain reaction, and not so good for us. So we're going to go ahead, try this yet again. Here we go. Come at us, bro. Take out that reactor core. And one ship down. Move over here. I don't understand why people are outside of the ship during battle. Where are you coming from? We should have everything taken care of. Not sure why we have people running around in space during battle. That's not something you want to have happen. Go ahead and loot all this stuff. We're going to need some repair materials. All right, we got one of their ships down. Let's go ahead and see if we can take down another. Ooh, we took him out very quickly. That's nice to see. I don't even think we took a lot of damage. Let's loot up just in case so we have stuff to repair with. Did it a little bit. However, we kind of rushed that one. Left it on ×8. Let's go ahead and loot this up and we'll fight the next guy. Let's get ready to pull this next guy out. He comes close enough, like so. Gonna come right for us. Let's take out these disruptors. He's got a lot of point defense. We can take out the prisms after the disruptors. We can take out these lasers, and then we could just barrel through. Go ahead and slow it down, see what happens. Took out a disruptor already. Our shields are holding up pretty good. Disruptors like to eat through your shields. This shield is low power for some reason. So it looks like we're struggling with power. Is that because we are fully out of power? Pause it real quick. This is completely full. Why are they not using this to fill up the power? Got a door right there. Nobody seems like to be transferring that kind of resource, and I have no idea why. Do they have crew roles? They do. Okay, so that seems to be the problem. Let's take away these crew roles here. And that should free these guys up to do everything. What about you guys? No crew roles, but there's no crew in there for some reason. Oh, frustrations. Right. But that should solve our problem for at least for now. Let's get out of the crew. Let's see if we can burrow through into this guy still. Looks like we were taking down one of the prisms. Blew up that whole entire side of the ship. Firing back up. Let's see if we can get through this side now. Speed it up just a little bit. Did take down one of our shields. Very unfortunate. He's almost weaponless. Firing back up. And we took out all his weapons. Now we just have to take out his, his reactor if he lets us, but it looks like he's trying to run. He's taking off pretty quick. Let's repair. See if we can chase him down. And there he goes. Defeated. Let's go ahead and grab his loot so we have stuff to repair with. And we'll go ahead and fight another ship. Alright, so if I'm not mistaken, we have one ship left. So all we have to do is come up here. He's stuck on the asteroid. Let's see if we can just get him from behind and take care of business. And he is done for. Very nice. Let's go ahead and loot him up. We have plenty of storage. Repair. And we will start taking on the base. Alright, we went and took out the last ship. We got a small EMP platform here. Basically, we can just come in, dive right into this cockpit. Done for. We'll back up. Repair. Do another dive in. back out. Defeat this other small platform. And they are done for. So it looks like this guy is trying to move in towards us. Let's stay at the very edge of our range here. Like so. Does have some rockets. What we could do. Looks like he's trying to fire up. Uh-oh. Got a bunch of ion beams in here too, so see how that goes. Let's see if we can drill a hole right through these. Oh, good God. That does not look fun. Let us back up to here. He is burrowing right through our shields there. We need to back up. Give ourselves a little bit of a repair. Took out those shields. He's got two giant reactors right in the middle here. But my thought process is, if we can get rid of these shields on both sides, we can just take out this prism and cause a chain reaction. So that's what I'm hoping. So let's go, keep going in and out, take out these prisms or shields. Took out one side. Let's back up. A little bit to repair. And we'll come back in for this side now. Pause it real quick. Designate our targets. Pause. Back up. Repair. Thank God we had enough materials. That was tragic. We lost almost the entire front half of our ship there. Grab all this stuff. Cool thing about the stations is you clearly have plenty of time to back up and move and outmaneuver them and then heal up. So, I mean, it sucks that you have to do it that way sometimes, and I definitely was hoping to have a better performance, so to speak, but we're still getting the job done, so I guess that's part of the battle. Alright, so I think half of our problem is we are short on crew. So we're going to go and grab some more crew from the station and come back. Pretty sure we could go ahead and do it now. We're pretty close to just taking out that prism, and I'm pretty sure as soon as we take out that prism, a lot of that ship is going to be destroyed. However, might as well make it easier on us, get the crew that we need, make sure our shields and stuff actually stay up, and then... Alright, so we are back up in swinging capacity. I believe we have everything ready to go. Let's go ahead and speed this up a little bit, make sure everything's up to where it needs to be. And it seems like we're doing fairly good. So, I think the major issue we keep running into is that they destroy this reactor, and it causes a chain reaction throughout our pretty much entire area here. Because if this one blows, and then this blows everything up in here. And we're struggling with that. So it's a minor design flaw. Jesus Christ. If I could speak today, that'd be great. It's a minor design flaw. But with that being said, it's also an easy fix. So we could potentially either put in a smaller reactor here and just be done with that. So let's actually do that now, see if that helps us out. So let's go put in a small reactor on both sides. We'll move this over. Put the doors back in. Add the armor. And there we go. Let's see if that helps us out. Slow it back down, and let's approach. The longer we could stay out of his lasers, the better off we'll be. So maybe we should just take off parts. If we could stay away from his lasers here, so zoom out. His laser starts about right there. So if we can stay out of that zone, he can shoot rockets at us, but he will not be able to shoot his laser. So if we take out everything in the process, we can just go ahead and blast through all his side weapons here. All right, let's try this again. Taking out his missiles. Looks like we're doing pretty good and doing some damage. Staying away from his laser while allowing us to use ours. So far, I don't think a missile has breached our shield tier. Might not have even made it past our defenses. Taking out a good part of his shields. Speed this up while we're not taking much damage. And now we can do the same thing on the other side. So let's keep ourselves distanced. So far, we're taking out all the shields. Definitely not fucking doing that. There we go. Broke that down. Gonna have to move a hair closer. The laser is very dangerous. Trying to avoid hitting that or getting hit by that. For some reason, we are not firing. we're going to go ahead and repair real quick before we try to push that shield. Get everything up and running. We did take out the shield, so even better. Now we have a lot of those shields down. I think we could go ahead, blast through this shield real quick. Back up. Looks like we didn't take much damage. Come in for this shield. Back up. And I think his shield is down. So let's go ahead. Give a little bit of time to heal up on our... There we go. Took it down. Once we got through the shields, it was no big deal, but pain in the ass to get through the shields. However, I mean, we jumped from a level 9 to a level 12 base, so, I mean, for it being 3 levels higher, I think we did pretty good. We had to play it a little safe, which is okay, but we ended up winning, and the best part is in the reward. So I'm going to go ahead and loot a lot of this stuff up, and I'll meet you guys back at the station. All right, so here we are back at the station, and let's go ahead and turn in this quest. So the main reason we wanted to turn this in or accomplish the level 12 quest is because look at all that fame that we're getting. So that's almost, 1/6 of what we are at our total, and that's going to put us up to 1471. So let's go ahead and receive payment. Our fame jumps up, and now we can hire another 30 crew. That is amazing. So with that being said, we are done with this solar system, and after the infamous autosave, we can go ahead and go to a new area. So the area I'm thinking of going to is this one. It goes 10 to 12. The one that we just defeated was 7 to 9. Only makes sense that we go to 10 to 12, and then maybe go to 12 to 14, and then maybe we can do 15 to 17, or maybe we could even jump from 10 to 12 to 13 to 15, but I think we're going to go here first, and that is our plan. So let's go this way. And just like that, we are in our new location. So the station you typically want to start with is the one that you have on your map. The question marks are obviously other stations. However, this is the one you start with, meaning this will be our level 10 one. So let's go ahead and make sure that we go to the level 10 one first, and then we'll start moving around. So we got some uranium here. All right, so here we are at the level 10 station. Let's go ahead and hail them. And we got the visit Namapis. Namapis. Oh, the name's pretty funny. This will give us 2 station quests, both level 11, give us a bunch of bounties. Definitely take all those. I'm not worried about the faction conflicts. We'll take the Explorer. We got a bunch of stuff that we have to sell. But with that being said, we also got a fame from that last ship we destroyed for some reason. So let's go ahead and hire the full crew that we got. And let's go ahead and sell some of our stuff. But with that being said, now that we're here, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Or if you learned something, please leave a like. If you want to see more content of Cosmoteer or just stuff that I make in general, please subscribe to my channel. That being said, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. I really hope to see you in the next video. Take care.